Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Tyler. I'm a part-time picker out of Texas. I go to garage sales, estate sales, thrift sales, you name it, to buy stuff and find it cheap to flip online for a profit. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to drop a subscribe down below, like the video, and comment as well down below and let me know that you're new to the channel, and we'd love to have you guys. So today's video is going to be just kind of me telling you what's been going on. We'll be doing a what sold video tomorrow morning. Wednesday morning I shipped out about 24 items from Monday and Tuesday, and then today is Thursday and we already had 20 items sell since I shipped out those items yesterday to today, and it is 5:19 p.m. on Thursday. So basically the 24 items that I shipped out, you guys won't see a video for that. I didn't film it. I wanted to get it packed up, get it done, get it shipped, and I didn't really wasn't in the mood to film. Kind of wasn't feeling very well that morning. So but the next one will be filmed and I'll show you guys what's sold. But we had like 24 items sell on Monday and Tuesday for like $500 something, so not too bad. But a lot of things sold from the NMN buy, a few things, and just a bunch of stuff that's in my store sold. We're getting a lot of stuff listed from the two big buys that we did, and I actually did another buy today. I'm going to take you guys out and show you what I got. But all of this stuff here we got listed. This is from the buy from my guy. It's a bunch of like Star Wars Angry Bird stuff, Stranger Things, Demogorgon. Today, Junior. Demogorgon, sorry. Demogorgon character. Just a bunch of random things in there. A couple more Skylanders we listed. What else here? Oh, got this right here, this Dance Dance Revolution. Still brand new in the box for original Xbox. So that was worth a good bit, like $65. A couple more Skylanders we listed. A couple Star Wars things. I still have this over here to list. These are for the Odyssey 2. These are games for the Odyssey. So I gotta look these up, see what they're worth. He kind of just threw these into the deal when I bought from him the last time. I think he only charged me like 15 bucks for this whole box. So we got all the PlayStation 2 games listed, as you guys can see there. Tons and tons of games. A couple bundles. If they have a rubber band around them, those are bundles. We have those bundles there. We have these bundles up here. A lot of really good things there. But I'm going to take this back out to the garage, get it stored away in the inventory, and then I'm going to show you guys what we bought outside. Alright guys, so we're out in the garage. As you guys can see over here, I got all this inventory here stored away here on the shelf. That's pretty much everything that we listed from the buy from my guy that we got the other day. And we also have these two boxes here left. We have a whole box there, full of stuff. And then the guy that I bought all the PS2 games from the other day and got the backwards compatible PlayStation 3, he literally gave me that screen, threw this into this deal for free. I only paid $100 for all of this. It was a hell of a deal once I started looking up some of the stuff. He was cool with the $100 purchase on this, and so was I. But there's a couple of good Star Wars PC games here, some controllers that will sell. Extra Xbox controllers. There's a Dreamcast in here that doesn't work, but I think I know how to fix the Dreamcast. I think I know what's wrong with it. PlayStation 2 that doesn't work, PlayStation 4 that doesn't work, and an Xbox 360 that doesn't work. The Nintendo Wii works. There's a Nintendo Wii in that bag, and there's a GameCube that works. A couple of empty Nintendo 64 boxes. Typically when I come across these, I like, this is part of the hunt that I like, man. I like finding something like this, finding the game, finding the manuals, completing this box, and then selling it on eBay. So probably going to keep both of these boxes, put them in some sleeve protectors, and then, you know, just hunt this summer and try to find everything I need for those. That would be pretty cool. And even if I got to buy like the manual off of eBay, because the manuals and stuff will be hard to come across. The only place I'll be able to find the manuals is on eBay. But just completing this and making it fully complete, I like that part about, you know, selling video games and vintage video games. It's a lot of fun to me. There's a bunch of these switches in here. These are so that you can hook up multiple gaming systems to a TV, and then you can just switch it here on the front by pushing a button which one you want to play. I know those sell pretty well. I've sold those on eBay before. There's some games in here. There's a couple of GameCube games, Wii game, and an Xbox game. But I know the PS4 for sure. It's a broken PS4. He said it doesn't work. But I know for a fact I can get at least $100 for that on eBay, even if it's not working. I can typically sell broken PS4s anywhere from about 60 to 100 bucks. So that will be good. And then we've got all this stuff in here, and we spent 100 bucks on everything. The GameCube and the Wii work, so I know I'll get my money back out of that, and then everything else here will be pure profit. This screen was actually a good... I'm actually glad he brought this, because this would be a good screen to hang in my new eBay room and have it up on the wall, or maybe just have it up on the shelf there, turned on, and maybe get like a Fire Stick for it so I can watch, like, you know, Netflix and stuff like that, or YouTube on it while I'm listing stuff. That would be cool. But yeah, these two boxes here we got to get listed. That's basically what we got left from there. And that's from the third buy from my guy that we showed you guys in the last video, or the video before last. This is everything that's left over here. I just been boxing everything up, taking it inside and listing it. So super happy about that. About this buy here, guys, because we only spent $300 on it, and I've already sold a bunch of this stuff that I just put up here for the from what I listed yesterday. A few of these items have already sold, and we're already getting pretty darn close to making our money back on the $300 buy, and everything else that's in that is going to be pure profit. So super happy about that. But yeah, my goal tomorrow, which is Friday, my goal tomorrow is to wake up early, get back there, and to start listing all of this stuff and get it done. I want to be finished with this stuff, have it put up, away in the inventory, and just done with it. Yeah, the JFJ Easy Pro, or whatever it's called, the disc cleaner that I ordered, I'm going to share that with you guys. So that's the next part of the video. I just kind of wanted to come out here and show you guys where we're at on listing all of this stuff here. So yeah, let's go check out this JFJ Easy Pro and see what it's all about, and we'll clean a couple discs to show you guys how good of a job it does. But yeah, let's get into it. Yo guys, what's up? You're probably watching this at the end of the video. I think I'm probably gonna put this towards the end of this video that you're watching. We got a cool little present in the mail today. It's something I was talking to you guys about in a few videos back. We were talking about something that I bought to help me with video games, and well, I think I ended up telling you guys anyways, but we got a JFJ Pro disc cleaner. It's right here in the box. It's like a JFJ Pro Easy disc cleaner or something like that. There it is right there. Got my breakfast right there. Sorry, about to eat that here in a second. But let me get this opened up real quick. We'll get everything out on the table, and then we'll talk about it. And then I'm going to do a couple of discs for you guys here in the video and show you how good of a job it does. And yeah, that'll be it for the rest of the video. And then got some other stuff here that goes with this that I want to show you as well. But yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoy this and kind of give you guys an honest review of the JFJ Pro. It's one of those disc resurfacing machines that is at an affordable price, but you know, it still works good, and it can get deep scratches off of your disc and make them work again. And it doesn't cost you $2,000, $5,000 machine. So yeah, super happy to check this out. And then after that, I'm going to be listing all of this here and getting all of this up on eBay within the next couple of hours. It's all mostly brand new sealed product, so it's pretty easy to list. So I'm going to get all of this thrown up on eBay very, very soon and get it up there. Let's get this box open real quick and show you guys what's inside. Alright, so I know they sent, I think this is like the pads and stuff that's in there. I know they sent me 2 boxes of pads and also the cleaning gel. So you can get this off of eBay. This company, JFJ Easy Pro, they actually sell this on eBay themselves, and this is the one that you'll get here. I think I paid $179 or so after tax, and you get the two bottles of each of the cleaning solutions. You get the sanding pads, the towel, and then the unit, of course. But yeah, let's pull this thing out of the box and see what we get here. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, so 1 second. And the good thing is it's a pretty small machine, guys, so it's not super heavy or super big like most of those machines are. And yeah, so super happy with that. It's nice and small, nice. I like that. Okay, here's the 2 pads for the sanding pads. Here's the sandpaper. Here is disposable cloths suitable for blue cloth. Okay, and then your plug, it's already hooked up to it. I wish the plug came separate. I wish it wasn't tied into it, but it is attached, so you got to be careful about that. Probably gonna have to watch a few different YouTube videos to learn how to do this thing, but we'll see. So I got the cleaning solution here. I think he threw in an extra bottle of each, and then also you have the anti-static spray cleaner. And you have these, and then okay, I think these you put on here, and then you stick your sandpaper on top of it, and that sandpaper is what cleans your disc there. So we'll set those to the side, we'll set this to the side, and then we'll also get those in here. Okay, so here's the, so these are the polishing pads, and those are the sanding pads. So these are the polishing pads. These are the ones that you'll put the white solution and your blue solution on. After you sand it, you use these. You use one for 2 minutes, the other one for 2 minutes, I think. I watched a video, but I'm not quite sure. And then it finishes the disc, and then you can wipe it down and clean it very well. The only thing we're missing here that I don't see yet is the blue cloth that's supposed to come with it. Unless it's in here in the front thing. Okay, so we got 2 extra of these. So what I'll do is the extras that came with it, I will put it in here and save for later. So these are just extras. Okay. So this is extra. I have a whole extra kit here. It means I won't have to order stuff for this for a while. We have everything we need here to get started right here, and then this will just be an extra kit that we have left over for in the future. When we run out of this, we have an extra kit to fall back on. And then once I start using this kit, I'll order another kit. And so, all right, guys. So let me show you everything real quick. So we've got the machine here. It has a locking lid on it, so that's nice. It pushes down and then it locks right here. This thing is super nice. I actually saw this, believe it or not. I actually saw this, and it does have the plastic solution on it, or this plastic film, so I can pull that off, keeping everything nice and neat. So I'll probably leave that on there for the meantime until it starts to get raggedy, and then I'll pull it off. I want it to stay shiny and new as possible. But I saw this in a lot of Josh's video. I just took I saw a peek of the JFJ Easy Pro, and I saw this little symbol here. So I did some research and started looking it up because I needed one. Guys, I sell a ton of video games. As you guys can see, a ton of video games. I sell a lot of video game stuff. And I was going to my local video game store here in town and getting them to clean my disc for me when I had bad disc. They were charging me $2 to $3 a disc, so I was only fixing games that were worth at least $15, $20 or more. I have a whole 2 or 3 tubs full of games out in the garage that are scratched, that are like $5 and $10 games. Now that I have this, I can clean those and put them on eBay and get them sold, and not lose a ton of money. This right here will pay for itself once I clean. Let me do the math here. Once I clean about 60 discs, and I put 60 discs on eBay and they sell, this will pay for itself, because I'm paying $3 per disc at my local game shop. They're cleaning it for $3, sometimes $2 if I bring a bunch of games in. But let's just say I bring in 80 discs, they'll do it at $2 each. That's 160 bucks. That's what I paid for this. So let's say 80 games cleaned, fixed, ready to go and put on eBay and sold. That will pay for this machine, and this machine will keep paying for itself over time. But yeah, it's Blu-ray disc for friendly, pretty cool. Let me do some research real quick, check everything out, get everything going. Let me practice a disc for myself before I bring you guys in, and then I'm going to do a couple of these discs here with you guys that are pretty scratched up. And there's some good titles over here. We have Crash Tag Team, Naruto, Ultimate Ninja, Armored Core, Yu-Gi-Oh, Vex, Spider-Man 3, Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars, a video game. Yeah, so super stoked about this, and I hope you guys are too. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Alright guys, so we did my first disc here. What we did was we did the Spider-Man 3. It was pretty scratched up. It was working, but it was pretty significantly scratched when I tested it. So I just went ahead and cleaned it. Now the disc is mint condition. This thing works flawlessly, guys. So far from what I can tell, it works flawlessly. Now I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do a disc that does not work, and if I remember correctly, one of these 3 here didn't work. It's either the Vex, the Armored Cores. Okay, I think it was this one because it has those rings around it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hang on, you see those rings around it? Yeah, so call those the rings of death. So I think this is one that didn't work at all. So I'm going to clean that one here in a second for you guys. But we also had to order for GameCube disc. And let me open this up real quick for you guys. We also had to order this here. This is for GameCube disc. It's a smaller... this is what holds your disc when it's spinning inside the machine. This thing down here spins, and then your disc sits on this, and this is what cleans the disc. This is made for GameCubes, and it comes with a little tool, so you can take this part off, pull that off, put your GameCube one on, and then clean your GameCube disc. It's recommended that you don't use high settings on the GameCube disc because they're very easy to damage to where they won't ever work again. So it recommends that you do 10 seconds on each pad. You'll do coarse and then soft and then coarse. Soft first and then coarse when you're doing the sanding on your disc for 10 seconds each on GameCube games, and then you'll do these 2 pads for 1 minute each on the GameCube games. We did the Spider-Man disc. I just wanted to test it out to see if you know, how good of a job it did and if it was worthy of even showing you guys. And yes, it is completely worthy of showing you guys. So first thing we do, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do this Armored Cores. First thing we're going to do is put our disc on here. It goes up there on the top, and then it has this little cap here that goes on top and holds the disc into place. And we're going to see if we can get the rings of death off. It says in the in their little ad on eBay, it says it can get the rings of death off of it. So if I remember correctly, you start with the soft sandpaper first. And that just goes on here like this, and then it velcros on, has a little velcro on it. And then what we're going to do is close it like so, and then we are going to run it for 20 seconds on this game because it's got the rings of death. We're going to do each sanding pad for 20 seconds. As you guys can see, it's spinning in there. You don't have to put any liquid on it or anything for the sandpaper. The sandpaper is so coarse that it just gets that surface off of there, and that little thin layer of I don't know, like plexi or whatever that's made out of. So that's the first one. These are kind of hot when you pull them out. They're warm to the touch. So the soft one first, then we're going to do coarse. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now that the sanding is done, now it's time to polish them. So what we do is we'll take our white compound first. So that's what we'll do there, and then I like to just, so it doesn't get sling everywhere in the machine. It slings anyways all over the sides of the machine, as you guys can see the blue compound and the white compound on the inside. But if you leave it like this and you throw it in there, I have a feeling it would just sling it everywhere and hardly any would get on your disc. So I'm going to rub it in to the pad when I do this. And then we throw the white pad on with the white compound and shut it. And then we're going to run this one for 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes there. Pull that one out, put that one there. Then we'll stick this one in. Now I know I watched Chase After the Right Price, and he has a machine where you just stick the disc in and it cleans it. You don't have to change out any pads or anything. It's actually pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen him and his disc cleaning videos, go check his out. He's got like a $3,000 machine that is pretty amazing. But I'm not looking to spend that kind of money. I don't do this. This isn't my job. I don't do this for a living like he does. If I did this for a living and I was constantly buying hordes of scratched discs, probably like he does, I would probably invest in a machine like that. But since I do this part-time and it's just kind of a hobby for me, I think this machine is plenty for what I need. And yeah, so we'll see how this disc does. See if I got the rings of death off of it, guys. It looks good from here, but then again, it's got compound all over it, so I don't know how well it actually cleaned it. We'll give it a little spray. It comes with this mist here, this stuff here, which is JFJ disc repair. This is if you have like a disc that isn't really scratched. It can remove like light surface scratches and stuff like that. But I'm going to use it to clean this disc off to show you guys how well. Oh my goodness, this thing is mint condition. Wow. Check this out, guys. See if I can get it in the right light here for y'all. But you'll notice the ring of death is gone. And this thing is mint condition. We're going to test it out. We're going to see if it works. So give me a couple minute or two here to set up the PlayStation 2. and we're going to test this game and Spider-Man to see if they still work. Alright guys, so we got the PlayStation 2 set up here. We just set it up over here on my wife's desk because I didn't want to have to move all that stuff over there. We have the PlayStation 2 set up. Now, keep in mind this PlayStation 2, this is actually a tester machine for me. I'm keeping this as a testing machine because I got this PlayStation 2 in this buy right here that had all the game consoles in it, the broken PlayStation 4 and a few games and stuff, the broken Dreamcast. This was supposedly broken, but it's not broken. It just takes about 45 seconds to a minute to actually read the disc and get it to fire up on the screen. These typically take about 10 seconds for the disc to fire up and load onto the screen, but the only thing that's wrong with it is it just takes a while. So let's go ahead and try out Armored Core 3. Remember, Armored Core 3 had the Rings of Death. It was badly damaged, and the machine cleaned it very well. It looks in mint condition now, and we're going to see if it fires up. Okay, just started spinning. I just heard it start spinning. Boom. Looks like it fired up. There we go. This screen here, guys, was probably one of the best investments I've made on eBay, on my eBay ventures. I'd say it has to be the best investment until I bought that right there. But these screens you can get, I got this because of Lonnie on Garage Flips or Shed Flips. He has one of these and he recommended them because they're wireless. You don't have to have them plugged in. They charge up, and they're pretty amazing. And I take this thing with me when I go and buy stuff from Facebook. You know, people on Facebook selling stuff. I take this with me. I meet them at my local Walmart, and at my local Walmart there's a Taco Bell, and outside on the patio in Taco Bell there's a power plug where I can go plug in the console, plug it into the screen. I have AV cables for every type of console. Let me show you guys. It's pretty cool. I have this over here, which is a multi-hookup. It's AV cables, but it has every single hookup that you can think of. It's got Xbox, Nintendo Wii, and GameCube, and then Nintendo 64, and then it's also got PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, and I think, yeah, 1, 2, and 3 right there, and it's AV cable, so it'll plug into my screen just fine. And I think our power cord for the other PSP should be getting here today, so we should be able to list that today and get that up on eBay. It should sell pretty fast. But let's check it out, guys. Look at there. It's working. Let's keep testing it. Make sure it goes and gets into the actual game. New game. So I don't know how far it's going to let me get in this game because I don't have the joysticks or the analog sticks. All I have is the D-pad. Nice. Huh. That's pretty cool. This game wouldn't even play, guys, earlier.
I'm on your side.
Nice. Look at that. That's dope. Alright. Good deal. Alright guys, so I think we have proved 100% that the JFJ Easy Pro works great, okay? This game would not play at all. So let's go ahead and reset, go back to the main screen. We'll eject that, we'll get that listed on eBay. So that is already $3 saved right there, and we can even list that as a mint condition disc that has been cleaned. So it's pretty mint. It's a very nice disc. All right, let's go ahead and throw Spider-Man on here. With Spider-Man, it was severely scratched, but it still worked. So I just wanted to clean it so it looked nice. So looks very good. It's got a couple little smudges on there, but I think that's just from, typically takes about 45 seconds or so for the disc to load. Alright guys, sorry about that, my battery died. So it fired up nice and good here. So let's check it out. We'll continue. It says to put a dual shock core analog controller in, which I don't have one of those, so I'm not going to be able to play that game. I had tested it on the backwards compatible PS3 that we had, so no big deal, but we know that it works because we played it for about 30 minutes when we had gotten the PlayStation 3, and super happy with that. So that's awesome. And the disc is really nice too. I mean, it's very, very nice actually. So we're going to go ahead and put that back in its case, and then I'm going to list these two games on eBay right now. Not even going to wait. So we will go ahead and throw both of these games up on eBay. I'll turn the screen off and turn off the PlayStation 2 for now, and then I'm going to get to cleaning more of these games, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. The GameCube is basically the same thing, guys. You just take this off, put this on, throw your GameCube disc in, and you only do it for 10 seconds on the sanding pads and 1 minute on the buffing pads. Pretty much the same thing. But I got a few more discs over here. We got a Yu-Gi-Oh game, Naruto game, Vex I know needs to be cleaned. That's a good game. It's about a $15 game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get most of these cleaned real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and try out the GameCube cleaner as well, and get that all fixed and get those titles up on eBay. You know, make our money back here. So I'm probably going to clean a few more discs, but then it's time to knock out this stuff and get this stuff listed and stored away in the garage so that this can get out of my eBay room. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to come back in here and do a cool video for you guys, kind of showing y'all where I keep everything on the eBay shelf, and then also show you guys the new shelf over there and what we have over here. It's pretty cool stuff we are going to show you guys, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel down below. Hit the like button, and also comment down below. Let me know that you're new to the channel. If you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more, once this lockdown is over with and we're allowed to go back and do garage sales and thrift stores and all that kind of stuff, I will be putting out a ton of that content as soon as we're allowed to. You guys will be seeing more garage sale and content like that, and estate sales and so on and so forth. There's a few garage sale videos at the very beginning of my channel when I started doing videos. There's a few garage sale and a couple of estate sale videos on there if you want to go check those out. So but anyways, much love from Texas, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.